My name is Joe Schiavo. I am currently the Associate Dean of Arts and Sciences, the undergraduate programs, and also an Associate Teaching Professor in the Department of Fine Arts. The Mallery Series started in 1986 as the Distinguished Artist Series by my predecessor, Dr. Wilbur Jerome, who was the chair of the Department of Music. So Dr. Jerome was not only the director of the Distinguished Artist Series, he was also the director of the Honors Program, which later became the Honors College some years later. And in order to provide some material, artist material for students in the Honors Program, Jerome thought it would be a great idea to bring in artists from around the region to perform on Tuesdays at noon. So it was called the Distinguished Artist Series on Tuesdays at noon, and it was that way up until about until about 2008 when he retired, and that's when I took over the series. Now, the Mallery Room itself was created in 1984, and it was the current provost and dean of arts and sciences at the time was Walter K. Gordon, and Jerome and Gordon had a very close relationship for many years until Gordon retired. And Jerome always wanted to have a space for these concerts that was much more intimate, almost like a chamber-like setting, rather than having concerts on the main stage or in the black box. And so Gordon found the funds. We had 11 practice rooms, got it, and it morphed into the current Mallery Room. And it was called the Music Room up to about 1987, when we received a very large donation from the Order of the Eastern Star, which is connected to the Masons. And Dorothy Mallery was the Organist Emerita for the organization, and their donation in her name allowed us to purchase our Bösendorfer piano, which is an imperial Bösendorfer with the extra keys in the bass, and make it into the room that it is today. So I continued the series. I picked it up in 2008 when Jerome retired, and the series continues, and I've added lots of different performers to the roster. Every year we have international performers on campus, we have national performers, local performers, and instead of having Tuesdays at noon, it's now Wednesdays. We're looking forward to many more years of this series.